This is 7 National News, and in our top story. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the UAE has issued a travel warning for Emiratis to 3 new countries on Sunday, citing an ongoing security situation. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has warned of travel to the Republic of South Sudan, Afghanistan and Somalia, close on the heels of an alert issued on August 9 for travel to Liberia and regions of West Africa over the health emergency due to the spread of the Ebola virus. The government body also took to its official Twitter account to spread the message on social media platforms. This comes as officials from the Ministry of Health reiterated that the UAE is free from the Ebola virus and that the ministry is taking preventive and precautionary measures in line with the World Health Organization's regulations to keep the disease at bay. Meanwhile, a travel warning against 9 other countries remains active for Emiratis, including Sierra Leone, over the threat of the spread of the Ebola virus, along with a volatile security situation in Karachi, Ukraine, Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, northern Nigeria, Iraq and Libya. An Emirates airline flight to Boston faced an engine fire upon landing on Sunday, according to local reports quoting a statement released from the Dubai-based carrier. Flight EK237, a Boeing 777-300ER from Dubai International Airport to Boston Logan International Airport on 10th of August 2014, experienced a small engine fire on landing, the airline said in a statement, adding that the fire was quickly extinguished and all 349 passengers and 19 crew safely disembarked the aircraft at the airport terminal. The fire caused the return from Boston to Dubai to be delayed by 12 hours, with a second Emirates Boeing 777-300ER sent from Dubai to pick up Boston passengers who were due to depart on EK238 at 11:15 p.m. on Sunday. Abu Dhabi Customs have announced that they foiled a smuggling attempt of 1.365 kilograms of marijuana at the airport. The authority announced that they seized the marijuana from a passenger who was traveling through the Abu Dhabi International Airport. The suspect is believed to be a 30-year-old from an Asian country who was arrested for possessing the illegal substance and taken to the concerned authorities to take further legal action. Commenting on the developments, Mohammed Khadim Al-Hameli, Acting Director General of the General Administration of Abu Dhabi Customs, commended the role of the inspectors in protecting the homeland and maintaining security. According to the new visa rules, authorities will now be issuing a medical visa for those willing to seek medical treatment in the UAE, which many believe will encourage medical tourism in the country. As per the process, patients will have to apply for a document via the hospital, which will become their sponsor. Medical specialists have extended their support for the recent changes, stating in local reports that they're optimistic about the UAE's future in medicine. According to the doctors, with high-quality medical care and modern facilities on offer in the UAE, they're expecting medical tourism in the country to flourish. As part of the measures that were issued by the Cabinet last month, people will have the option to apply for a single entry visa lasting for 1 or 3 months, as well as a multiple entry visa. A new health promotion centre is slated to open in Abu Dhabi by the end of 2014 to combat the rising prevalence of chronic diseases and cancers in the UAE. VPS Healthcare's Managing Director Dr. Shamshir Vayalil revealed today their plans to have an extensive network of health promotion centres across the country and other countries in the coming 5 years. In partnership with Seoul St. Mary's Hospital, they will establish a state-of-the-art facility at the Marina Mall in Abu Dhabi for improved accessibility to healthcare. Opening at the end of December this year, it will offer a variety of individualized and comprehensive test programs focused on age, genetic family history, cultural and personal circumstances of each patient. Through this, they hope to duplicate the Republic of Korea's success in reducing chronic diseases and cancers.
I think this concept of screening is not new because you get it inside the hospitals, but a focused approach on screening is very important now, because if you see the chronic diseases, it has really picked up among the young, old. Everything you see is more of diabetes and hypertension. So we thought that it's important to have a focused approach onto this, and that's why we are coming out with more screening centers. We could easily have made it into primary clinics and make it more commercially viable, but we thought it's important to keep the focus. It helps to reduce cost in the long run. When if you take diabetes, if you don't diagnose and treat earlier, then the complications are much more expensive to deal with. Probably it ends up in all the complications. So here, the same concept applies even for cancer. If you detect it early, then you have a lot of easier ways of handling it than at a later stage when you don't have anything to do and you try doing everything and still end up losing the lives or ending up spending more money than what you should be spending when you do a screening package.
A second facility with 170 patient beds and 7 operating rooms will open in Dubai as part of the Korean hospital at the Maidan Racecourse district grounds. Over the next 2 years, these health promotion centres will become fully affiliated with VPS Healthcare's 1 million square foot Burjeel Medical City at the Mohammed bin Zayed City.
We think this will have an impact on the population, on the well-being of the population, and also it will decrease the cost of the healthcare system in general in the country.
Cafe owners who repeatedly flout anti-smoking rules will be fined, the Dubai municipality has warned. The civic body has begun to implement a federal law that focuses on shisha smoking in cafes and restaurants, with businesses given an additional month on top of the now expired 6-month grace period to allow them more time to comply with the new rules. Under the law, business owners were required to have a permit to sell tobacco or related products. The first phase of the legislation prevents cafes and restaurants from allowing shisha smoking near educational institutions, places of worship, hospitals, residential neighborhoods, and shops that do not meet the space requirements. The second stage includes the regulation of shisha smoking in cafes and shopping malls, hotels and private developments, as well as areas and shops that do not meet other planning and space requirements. Businesses must now apply for permission to offer shisha by using a self-service system on the Dubai Municipality Health and Public Safety Department's website, with permits only issued to applicants who have met the conditions set out in the law. And finally, looking to other news. Shoppers at the Dubai Mall were in for a treat as those about to begin their shopping spree managed to get fashion tips and advice from the former American fashion model Kimora Lee Simmons. A fashion designer herself, Kimora amazed many while she hosted an interactive styling session where Dubai's fashionistas were treated to some of her very own fashion secrets. During the Q&A sessions with those present, Kimora passed on valuable advice on how to dress for the occasion and according to one's personality, together with some useful tips and tricks on accessorizing with day and evening wear. Kimora was certainly impressed with the abayas, describing them as elegant and glamorous attire. Further to her tips, the fashion catwalk also provided a platform for Dubai's homegrown designer brands such as Queen of Spades to showcase their styles and be judged by Kimora. Speaking at the event, Kimora also announced plans to bring her luxurious collections of KLS to Dubai towards the end of the year.
For me, it would be a little black dress, right? A little black dress is elegant. You can wear it in the daytime with sandals. You can wear it to dinner. The businesswoman in me likes the sheath dress, which is a little bit more